Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, in a quaint village surrounded by dense woods, there lived a sweet little girl known as Little Red Riding Hood. She earned her name from the vibrant red hooded cape her grandmother had lovingly knitted for her. One sunny morning, Little Red Riding Hood's mother called her into the cozy kitchen. "Sweetheart, your grandmother isn't feeling well. Would you be a dear and take her this basket of goodies?" her mother asked, placing a basket filled with freshly baked cookies, fruits, and a small jar of honey on the table. Little Red Riding Hood happily agreed, tying her red hood tightly and setting off on the forest path to her grandmother's house. As she skipped along the winding trail, the birds chirped a cheerful tune and the sun cast dappled shadows through the towering trees. Unbeknownst to Little Red Riding Hood, a cunning wolf lurked nearby, watching her every move. "Good day, Little Red Riding Hood," the wolf greeted her, his voice as smooth as honey. "Good day, Mr. Wolf," she replied politely, unaware of the cunning gleam in his eyes. The wolf, feigning innocence, inquired about her destination. Little Red Riding Hood, not suspecting any harm, cheerfully shared her mission to visit her ailing grandmother. The wolf, seizing the opportunity, suggested, "Why don't you take the scenic route? It's filled with beautiful flowers and butterflies. Your grandmother would love them." Little Red Riding Hood, enticed by the idea, thanked the wolf and ventured into the flowery path. Meanwhile, the crafty wolf sprinted through the woods, reaching the grandmother's cottage well before Little Red Riding Hood. "Ah, my dear," the wolf grinned, knocking on the door. "Your sweet granddaughter is on her way. Prepare for a delightful surprise." The unsuspecting grandmother welcomed the wolf, mistaking him for Little Red Riding Hood. As Little Red Riding Hood approached her grandmother's cottage, she felt a strange sense of unease. The door was slightly ajar, and upon entering, she discovered the wolf disguised as her grandmother, lying in bed. "Why, grandmother, what big eyes you have!" she exclaimed. "All the better to see you, my dear," the wolf replied with a sly grin. Realization struck Little Red Riding Hood, and she screamed for help. Just in the nick of time, a nearby woodsman heard her cries. Bursting into the cottage, he confronted the wolf, rescuing Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother. The wolf, defeated and ashamed, slinked back into the woods. From that day forward, Little Red Riding Hood learned to be cautious and always stayed on the path. Village praised the brave woodsman, and the tale of Little Red Riding Hood's encounter with the cunning wolf served as a timeless lesson about the importance of trust and staying on the right course.